Hey, my lovelies. Welcome to my channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you're new to the Daily Vibration, welcome, okay? This channel is really geared towards empath or anyone in their spiritual journey, anyone that feels that they're going through something that you may have a clue and can't quite put your finger on exactly what's going on. You may be able to find something here. If you need encouragement, inspiration, support, okay? Or if you just need to confirm some shit, like I said, that you can't quite put your finger on, you may be able to find that information here in these readings, okay? My name is Cosmo. So if you're tuning in via Instagram, welcome. If you're tuning in via YouTube, welcome, okay? So the whole purpose of the daily vibration here is for you to be able to tap into yourself, okay? You need to understand that whoever controls you emotionally controls what you do, what you say, what you buy, what you don't buy, where you go, what you know. Whoever controls you emotionally controls you as an emotional puppet, okay? And we do know that the way that you manifest in this dimension is not just through your tonal, your throat chakra. You're also manifesting through the way that you perceive things as well as the way that you interact on an emotional level, okay? So your emotions or your heart chakra is going to govern what you're literally magnetizing yourself towards or away from, okay? So I deal with the chakra systems because I am a certified Reiki energy healer. So I do deal with your chakra systems here in this reading. And we deal with the 4 elements because I am a lover of sacred geometrical symbols. And everything is locked up into elements. Everything is locked up into coding. So numerology is something that we are always going to talk about here on this channel. I do understand that this is not for everybody. So, you know, keep what you need, leave what you do not. If you are cross-watching for any particular sign or element, you need to know that I could be saying that this is, you know, their energy, but it could be your energy. So you want to place that information where it needs to be. Okay. Now, today, we're going to start off with the wonderful Scorpios. Because we are in Scorpio season. All right, so we're going to start off with the wonderful Scorpios, the wonderful Cancers, and the wonderful Pisces, okay? All the water signs. If you are not a water sign, this can be attributed to your emotions, your feelings, okay? This is where you're going to apply this energy, all right? So the message today is self-worth, my love, okay? Self-worth is, I want to say, Sakura chakra energy. Sakura chakra energy is all about emotions. It's about relationship and the change that needs to unfold in those relationships. Sakura chakra energy is also linked to codependency. This is also linked to, I want to say, karmic patterns. Who's the common denominator in a relationship? So question being, right? Do you keep attracting the same people? Do you keep attracting the same type of relationship? Do you keep attracting the same type of situation? Do you know that that could be linked to your self-worth? Okay, so they're saying pay attention to your self-worth today. I started calling somebody the queen to be, right? I was on the phone talking to Kelly Kells and we were having a conversation. And somebody came up in a conversation, and the song that popped up was "She is the Queen to Be." Now, this person does not operate like they are the queen to be. This person operates way far from that, okay? However, this is what Spirit said, you know. And I want to say sometimes, you know, you don't even know your worth because you are constantly giving your self-worth away to others, okay? So my wonderful water signs, if you're dealing with anything emotionally today, they're saying your self-worth is going to be important today. So you want to watch how you're moving in your self-worth, okay? As you're moving through that, you also want to be able to forgive. And for some of you, forgiveness is going to have to do with forgiving of self. Not in particular any person in particular, but more of self, okay? Now, let me just say this right off now. This right here is crown chakra energy. I'm sorry, not crown chakra. This is third eye chakra energy. Third eye chakra has to do with your perception. This has to do with your imagination. This has to do with your visions. This has to do with you seeing things past your current situation, okay? So self-worth and forgiveness is going to be the order of the day. So you got third eye chakra coming in, how you perceive a thing, how you see a thing, and then you got Sakura chakra energy coming in, okay? Pay attention to the common denominator in things, okay? Pay attention to what you accept when you really shouldn't accept it, or pay attention to what you give away of your self-worth when you really shouldn't. That's going to be key today. So watch your emotions and your self-worth as well as being able to forgive not just other people but yourself today, okay? Heart chakra is also showing up saying that you're going to have to watch your perception. And I kind of feel like that goes one and the same with your third eye chakra, okay? So perception today is going to be key, all right, as how you resolve things. Forgiveness is going to be the order of the day, and self-worth. You will find a sense of enlightenment today, which is solar plexus energy. So that's confidence, that's self-worth, okay? That's determination, okay? So yeah, okay, that's your message today, my love. All right. Okay, so now we have the wonderful, wonderful air energy. Okay, air energy is going to be Gemini. It's going to be Aquarius, and it's also going to be Libra's energy. Okay, so if you're not a Gemini, an Aries, or an Aquarius, what am I saying? If you're not a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius, okay, rewind. Okay. Air energy is Gemini, Aquarius, and Libras. If you are not a Gemini, an Aquarius, or a Libra, this message can apply to your mental capacity, your thinking, okay, how you think, the things that replay on your mind over and over again, right? This is what this can apply to, all right? Now, it's asking you to see past facades today. This is solar plexus energy. So when we're talking about solar plexus energy, once again, we're talking about somebody's confidence, somebody's self-worth, somebody having to master their emotions and their ego, okay? This is what this is saying. See past the facade today. Some of you may literally have to put the little child to bed, okay, or put the little child in the room, and you, the grown-up, come out and deal and handle a situation, okay? You may have to see past the facade in other people today, okay? When someone is presenting themselves constantly to be this way, okay, you're gonna have to see, honey, okay? All right, service is also popping up as part of this energy, and this is solar sacral chakra energy. This is the energy right below your belly button and right above your belly button. So this is the epic center, okay? This is really your gut right here, okay? So you got determination and self-worth popping up, as well as some self-mastery, mastering yourself and balancing shit. But you also have service saying, what are you giving your attention to, right? You do know that sacral chakra energy is all about communication within the relationships, right? So that's the change that needs to happen, right? That's the karmic patterns that you need to pay attention to. This is also where addictions lie. This is also where codependency lie, okay? So pay attention to the facade today. See things as they ought today, okay? Especially when people present themselves to be who they are, okay? Don't make excuses for people today. Pay attention to what you're giving your service to. And when I say service, I'm not talking about so much about what you do, right? But I'm more so also talking about your energy, the energy that you give to someone, or the energy that you give to something that is not giving you or serving, all right, you at this moment, right? So if you have somebody that you know they like drama and they always in some type of chaotic situation, right? And you know when the phone rings and when they pop up, it's gonna be some BS, some bullshit. My love, you're gonna have to really come on, see past that, and then take responsibility for how much of that energy that you give service to, how much of that energy you allow into your atmosphere. And then you want to pay attention to: are you codependent to this type of energy? Do you feel like you need to always save somebody? You know, what are you getting from that? What do you get from that? Okay, so yeah, all right. In your head, watch what you're playing in your head. Listen to the conversations and dialogue that you have in your head. Okay, all right. We're going to move on to the wonderful, wonderful fire energy. Fire energy is going to be Aries, Leo, as well as Sagittarius, okay? And I got a knot in my solar plexus and like my sacral chakra. That could be from air energy, but this could also be jumping into fire energy. So fire energy is Leo, fire energy is Sagittarius, fire energy is also Aries, okay? If you are not a Leo, an Aries, or a Sagittarius, this message is going to apply to you, either having to take action in any given particular situation that you may be procrastinating in. This could also be something that you now feel more passionate, or you're gaining more passion in. This could be lustful energy too. And let me just tell you something, honey, the grass is not always greener on the other side. Sometimes it is just green astroturf, okay? And everything that glitters ain't gold. Sometimes it's just fucking gold glitter, all right? So with that being said, okay, If you are not a fire sign, it's going to be action that needs to be taken. It's going to be passionate energy. It can be lustful energy, but it can also be you tapping into your intuitive energy, okay? All right, so what's the message that you have for my wonderful fire signs or the fire element? Okay. They're saying you will have to have faith. This is also third eye chakra energy. We're talking about your perception, how you see things, how you're using your imagination, honey. Now, can I just tell you something? Okay. When you're trying to manifest, if your vision and the way you feel and what you speak don't line up, that's going to be a problem. The vision, the third eye, the perception, your connection, it got to line up with what you're speaking into the atmosphere and what you feel. If you don't feel worthy to have a thing, experience a thing, you're not going to be able to experience that thing. Okay? Yeah, we have to take control of our minds, okay? I am now currently working on classes for the Kabbalah. All those classes that I had put away months ago because I was dealing with some, family stuff. My dad was sick. All of that stuff that I was supposed to bring forth months ago, I'm now starting to pick back up and work on. It's a lot of information to put together. The chakra classes, all of that stuff. But I promise you guys, I'm in studying mode. Right, I'm in study mode. So, yeah, all of that's going to be popping up. Okay, so faith is going to be your portion. You're going to have to see things the way that you want it to. Okay, see it the way you want it to. Then you got to feel like you deserve this thing that you see. Then you got to speak that into existence. All of them got to be in alignment. Okay, so having faith and seeing things from a different perception is going to be key today. Okay, you can't get caught up in what you see with your natural eyes. Okay, now let me tell you something. You also have solar plexus energy showing up here in the same prayer, right? I'm hearing Madonna in my head, just like a prayer. I'll take you there. I literally am hearing that exact word, just like a prayer. I'll take you there. Okay, so I'm hearing Madonna in my head. But y'all know, whenever I see this card, and remember, solar plexus is responsible for your confidence and your self-worth. Whenever I see this card, it reminds me that there is so many things that you can create with lemons beside lemonades. You can make you a full-fledged meal, honey, on some lemons, okay? You can make you some lemon meringue pie. You can make you some lemon shrimp scampi. You can make you some lemon chicken. And then you can add the lemonade, okay, to go with your meal, okay? So what I'm saying is have faith. And when you pray for something, okay, and I'm talking about P-A-R-A-Y-E-R, prayer, not P-R-E-Y, pray, okay? When you pray, when you are in prayer, okay, and you pray for something, you need to know that what you prayed for is done. Okay, so you get into the space of gratitude. You don't get into the space where you're constantly praying for the same thing, because then that's saying that you don't receive what you've asked for. So it's important for you to have faith that once you pray and you squeeze them lemons out of that, into that and made you some lemonade, now you can sip on your lemonade. Now you can eat your lemon meringue pie. You done did all the work. You done put in the work. You done squeeze them lemons. You done, pick the seeds out, Yeah. Okay, have faith, see things differently. They're asking also, it's a lot of third eye chakra energy here, but it's also asking that you're going to have to yield to some forgiveness as you're moving throughout this energy. Forgiveness is also going to be key. So you need to see things differently by having faith, okay? Not as if they are. You need to know that when you pray for something, you need to stop asking. Get into gratitude. Once you've asked, you get grateful, okay? And you're going to have to operate in some forgiveness. This could be forgiveness towards yourself or forgiveness towards others, but you just need to go ahead and do what you know you need to do, okay? You can't, listen, a hard heart, when your heart is hardened, it is blocked. Nothing can come in and nothing can go out. Okay? All right, so now we're going to jump on to the wonderful earth energy. That is going to be Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. If you are not a Capricorn, a Virgo, or a Taurus, you can apply this energy or this information or this element, right? You can apply this to your physical world, okay? So that is going to be, once again, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. But if you're not a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, that's the earthly realm. That's going to be the house, the car, the bills, the family, the husband, the wife, the children, the parents, the grandparents, that type of stuff, the job stuff, okay? All right. Ooh, gossip. It's popping out. Is you gossiping? Earth signs, or people talking about you. Listen, can I just tell you something, my wonderfuls? People's always gonna have some shit to say, especially when they not doing shit. Especially if they not making moves like you making moves, they're always gonna have something to say, right? So be aware of the gossip and be mindful not to gossip. You need to watch your ego as we're moving towards and throughout this energy, okay? And you need to know people is always gonna say something. Heart chakra is popping up here, okay? You're gonna have to open up and let people be, live and let live, okay? Don't get intertwined with the gossip, okay? Don't get intertwined with the gossip. All right. That in which you give attention to is what grows, which means if you give attention to the gossip and you give attention to all of the naysayers, or if you're part of the naysayers, you're also planting seeds. Do you know how hard it is to bless somebody that necessarily don't want you to have good things? You know. And I have some stuff to tell you guys about that word too. That word right there. Okay. All right, you also have crown chakra energy popping up. You know, crown chakra energy is direct communication with source. We're talking about energy from the cosmos. We're talking about energy from the ethers, okay? Crown chakra energy is popping up as confusion. But even if you look at this card, you can see she's no longer confused because in the midst of the cloud, she's being whispered to. She's being guided. The question is, are you open to receive the messages that's coming in? Or are you too busy gossiping or too busy concerned about what other people are saying about you that you can't hear the messages coming in, okay? Remember, when you start to deal with crown chakra energy, you're on a different level. You're not on the level where you have to entertain other lower vibrational energy, okay? The last card that you have popping out here is the perfection card, root chakra. Your root chakra is what grounds you. This is your foundation card. This is a card where you create relationships with family, with money, where you trust. This is your flight or fight mode. You know what I'm saying? This is where you're grounded. And it's saying that you're going to have to watch what is perfect to you because perfection comes internally. It is within your imperfections that you're made perfect, okay? Look, everything that you're now seeing in her hand first comes from internal. Okay, so you need to. What is your view and perception? Are you viewing your perfect life, or are you viewing perfection based on other people's gossip? Are you confused about who you are or what you need to do based on somebody else's gossip or somebody else's viewpoint of what's perfect and what's not? Right? You will have to make that choice. All right. Don't be confused. You don't have to be confused. You don't have to be confused. Okay, and then my loves, I appreciate each and every one of you. If you are not tuning in via YouTube, okay, you can definitely click the link in the bio on Instagram, okay? And if you're tuning in via YouTube, you can check the description box below for you guys can find out all of the services, as well as I want to say the next meditation we're about to get into a full moon, okay? And if I'm not mistaken, that full moon is happening. And give me 1 second. I'm going to tell y'all right now. We're going to take a look and see where the full moons are happening. You know, it's important for you guys to, okay, current chart. We got a full moon coming up, if I'm not mistaken, on the 30th. Okay. And the full moon that's coming up on the 30th. I will be doing a meditation on the 28th as well. If you're interested in the trust in your intuition and communicating with a spiritual guide, you can definitely hit me up. Those classes will also be starting on the 28th of November, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, yeah, the 30th is the full moon and it's happening in Gemini. Okay, and we're going to have that meditation on the 28th of November. Check out the description box below where you can get all of that information. Okay, all right, my lovelies, do something kind for yourself, love yourself, honor yourself, and I'm going to see you guys in tomorrow's daily vibration. If you have not checked out your monthlies, you need to do so because we are midway through the week. Okay, and if you're interested in getting monthlies, let me know. I have a few clients that recently just reached out to me. Actually, today. I mean, I'm saying today because I'm really recording this video the day before. So, you know, you'll get it at midnight, but it's now like 7:48 when I'm recording it. The night prior. So I literally got a phone call today from someone telling me, oh my God, your monthly was so on point. I called it and I was able to dodge a bullet because yeah, it said this was going to happen and I wasn't supposed to get involved. So if you're interested in monthly forecasts, definitely make sure that you reach out to me. Okay. All right. I love each and every one of you. Be kind to yourself, love yourself, honor yourself, and I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. Bye, my loves.